to my channel where today I'll be trying out some TikTok trends. So in this video I thought I'd try out two different trends, one of which is using a spoon to do your eyeshadow and the other one is mushroom fairy makeup. These are two things that I've seen for quite a while. The spoon one's definitely newer than the fairy, but I think it'd be fun to mash them together and just do my makeup with this but then make it a fairy mushroom look. So from the video it looks like she just puts the spoon here to get the front of her eye and then uses the base of the spoon to get the back of her eye. So to go with the mushroom theme I'm going to go in with a red. I think I'm going to use this one, which is called Hot Stuff. This is the Beach Bay Bright Mattes palette. And I'm going to go in with quite a fluffy brush. Just I feel like that's going to work the best. This is so cold on my eye. I'm going to bring it all the way up to my eyebrow just to get that more like ethereal kind of look. I mean, I messed it up at the back, but it does work. I think that looks pretty good. Especially if you're like me and you can't do cut creases. I'm just going to fix the back by putting the spoon back on my lid. I like it. I think it looks cute. Do the back with the other side of the spoon. I'm going to bring it all the way up to my temple. Okay, that one didn't work quite as well just because of the shape of my eye. It definitely works for the top. It's a very good trick. And I think if you placed it slightly differently, you could get it working for the side. I think I just held it too tightly against it maybe. Let's just fill in that gap with a little brush and add a little bit more to my hairline, I think. I feel like if you wanted to do a cut crease but you're not good at cut creases, this is definitely a good hack. It just saves putting concealer all over your lid. I think to utilise this space here I'm going to go in with a shimmer. So for that I'm going to go with my Morphe palette and this pink shimmer here. I think that will go quite well with the mushroom vibe. Just put that all in that shape that I've made with the spoon. That's a very pretty eye. I think this works really well. I really like this hat. I can definitely see myself doing it again as well. It's not just one of those hacks you do once and then you can't be bothered again. I feel like you could do it a few times. It's going to be harder on my other eye just to make it matte. I think that's good. Definitely harder on the other side trying to do it with your arms crossed over each other, but I guess that's the same for all makeup really. You're going to do better on your dominant side, so I guess that doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, that shape isn't as good. I feel like it's because my eyes are slightly different shapes on both sides. Okay, that looks better. Just like with anything makeup, you have to give it a little bit of practice, get it perfect. Again, I'm going to go in and perfect it a little bit, then add in the shimmer I used on the other eye. I think my eyes look very nice, and I will definitely be using that again if I ever want to do a cut crease. It made life very simple. So for the mushroom fairy part of it, I actually made two sets of little horns. I made two that clip on top of my head, and then I made two little ones I'm gonna stick here. I just made them out of fabric and they've just got some toy stuffing inside just to make them stand up a little bit more. I'm actually really happy with these, and I did this because all the mushroom fairies I saw had some sort of accessory that was mushroom themed as well. So I thought these would work really well, and they're also something I'm going to wear again because I like wearing horns and things. Whereas a giant mushroom hat, I wouldn't know where to store it or what to do with it or if I'd wear it ever again. So I went for something a little bit more simple and small. And to stick them on, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of eyelash glue and just go around the edges a little bit. It might get absorbed. We'll have to see how well this actually works. Quite a lot of that on there. Just because eyelash glue is basically latex, isn't it? So hopefully this will work the same as if I used latex, because I don't actually have any latex currently. While they dry, I'm just going to do my waterline with a little bit of white just to match everything else. And I think I'm going to leave my lashes how they are just because they're a little bit more subtle. And I'm really liking the look of the subtle eyelashes against this pink shimmer. I think it just looks really pretty. I still don't think they're dry enough because I think I put far too much on. My fault. So I'm going to do some blush. So for all the fairies I saw, they just have like a red blush with white freckles. So I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to take this brush, I don't know what this brush is for, in with the same colour I did before. Don't take too much, and just dab it across the nose. Kind of join the two eyes together and pull it just a little bit out onto the cheeks. I don't want to pull it too high up the cheeks because I don't want it to match with the eyeshadow too much. I'm just going to keep it quite close to the nose and quite far down the face. Kind of looks like a butterfly shape. That definitely works for the fairy look we're going for. And then of course I'm going to take a white liner and do some freckles, just little dots. And I'm going to make them bigger than I normally do just to make them look more like the dots you get on toadstools rather than freckles. That looks so cute. Got why I stopped doing white freckles. I really like it. And now I'm going to try and stick my horns on because they're a little bit more dry. And I'm going to put them here-ish, try and hide the seam and just hold them until they dry. These might take forever to dry. I did not think through how much glue I put on these. this. I could be here forever now. I don't think these are gonna work. They just look pretty bad even when they stick. I think I'm gonna give up on those. Just get rid of the glue. Ugh, have I ruined this look now by doing this? Probably. I'm gonna rub up all the foundation underneath. Oh no. Wipe that off and hope it's not too obvious that I tried to do that. Covered in it now. I think it's the material that's just not going to work properly. I did not think that through. I thought they were going to be so cute. Everyone with a mushroom hat had the better idea. Oh well, better to try new things that don't work than never do anything new. I want to try that again in the future and just use something different to make the horns with. And I'm just going to put like little clips on the back of those ones and then I can clip them in my hair at a later date. Seeing as I can't put the horns on, I'm going to bring the eyeshadow like up a little bit more on the side of the face just to give it a little bit more shape, and then go in with the eyeliner and do dots here as well. It definitely goes with the mushroomy vibe where they're like really speckledy. Lastly is the lips. Ow, I just hit my lip bar. That actually really hurt. These are new, so I don't want to put loads of makeup near them. So I think I'm going to go in with this little brush and that same red and just put it between the bottom two like that, and then I'm going to do the whole of the top lip and up a little bit. This is how I do my lips normally anyway. And then I'm going to take a little bit of lip gloss and blend that foundation line a little bit on the inside and then add a few of the little dots just around the mouth. I think that's the makeup done. I'm so excited to see how this finished look looks. Next up is my ears. I've got some pointy elf ears here. I think I'm just going to blush the ends with more of the red eyeshadow and then add some of the dots, kind of just like how I did with my face. Try and hold them so you can see it. Eyeshadow doesn't stick great to these, but we'll just do what we can. And then the little dots. Little mushroom ears. They look really sweet. I hope I can actually get them on my ears properly because I've got a new piercing back here, the conch. So this one might go in a little bit strange, but we will see. There's the second one. They definitely look like mushrooms. I was a bit worried it wasn't going to look mushroomy enough. I think it definitely does. Now that my makeup is done and my ears are done, I'm just going to go quickly put on an outfit and my wig because my hair doesn't really go with this look, and I'll be right back to show you the final results. This is the final mushroom fairy look achieved using the spoon hack. Please excuse the fact that I'm only wearing one ear. My conch is too painful to actually put the ear on top of it. It just hurts far too much because it is quite new. So I've just got the one ear in. Just pretend there's one there. I'll just cover it with my hair and no one will ever know. Just take pictures from this side. It looks good. I really enjoyed doing this. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, taking TikTok trends and doing them on YouTube. I know a lot of people do this sort of thing and it just excites me every time to see two different platforms coming together and actually seeing the process of how people get to their TikTok creations, because on TikTok it's so quick that you can't fully see what people are doing. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below what else you'd like me to do, comment any TikTok trends you think I'll find interesting, and subscribe as I do post a video 3 times a week, and I'd love to see you again. But for now, bye!